Hey everybody, welcome back to TechOdyssey. So I'm still here on location. You can see the beautiful New York City skyline behind me. If you want to get a brief look at that. Anyway, nothing too crazy there. I want to talk about today the S22. So the launch is imminent, just a couple days away, and I wanted to talk to you about something whether you know this or not. If you intend on getting one, there's actually a way you can get an additional $50 that you can put towards some sort of add-on accessory, something you want to pick up when you buy the phone. It can go a long way. It's one of those things where when the phone comes out, of course, Samsung always sells stuff. They try to sell you their earbuds. They sell you cases and accessories and all sorts of that stuff. If you reserve it before you get ready to pre-order it, which you can do up until the launch date, which is a couple of days away. So now we're looking at Sunday. It's going to launch on Wednesday, February the 9th. And we've talked about it already. We've talked about what the price might be. We've talked about the specs. We know we're getting an S22, a Plus, and an Ultra. And I believe also probably the tablets are going to be announced as well. At least I think they are. I hope they are, because it's been a really long time since we've gotten a new tablet from Samsung, at least the flagship level. So if you want to get one, the price is either going to be starting at $799 or $899. It's been conflicting. Originally it looked like $899. Now it's looking like maybe $799 for the S22. Hopefully, that would be nice. And then that would mean a $999 S22 Plus, and then a $1199 Ultra, which would come in at the same price as last year. And having the internal stylus, that would be a nice deal, and hopefully it's not the $1299. So if you want to go ahead, you can use, I've got a link down in the description, and you get a little thing you can pop up like this, and it just talks about how you can get an additional $50 towards something you want to get with the Samsung store, if you want to. You may not want to. Honestly, I don't usually recommend buying the cases. Like the Samsung genuine leather cases are actually pretty nice. I usually get one with whatever phone I get from them. But if you want to get accessories, generally the best place to go is to Amazon, or maybe get it at Best Buy. You can find some better deals. A lot of the official Samsung stuff is kind of expensive. And that's one of the reasons, of course, they give you the extra trade-in credit, because whenever the Fold 3 came out, like this case right here, this is the silicone case with the S Pen, it was like $80. So that's really expensive. You could get much, much cheaper stuff over on Amazon. So there's a bunch of different manufacturers you can look out for there. I don't like to get cases and talk about them before the phone comes out because, of course, I can't show you. But I did want to bring this up in the event that you want to get one. Everybody may not want to get one. I know I've talked a lot about it. If you've got an S21, not really worth the upgrade. If you've got an S20, it's questionable. That's really a decision call on your part. If you've got an S10 or older, it might be worthwhile if you want to pick one up. That's probably where you should start considering. And anything older than that, definitely, you're going to see some significant upgrades. It's going to have the 108 megapixel camera and the Ultra, and then I think we're looking at a 50 megapixel for the S22 and the Plus. Snapdragon 8 Generation 1. This is the first Samsung phone. This is the first one touching ground in North America that's going to have the Snapdragon 8 Generation 1. It's kind of exciting. Basically, it's a Snapdragon 888 that they tweaked a little bit, more performance in the AI machine learning stuff, not a whole lot of top-line speed, and then some more refinements for like the advanced photo processing and algorithmic photography, all that cool stuff, kind of like what the Pixel has done over the last couple of years. So if you want to pick one up, they're going to have the event, the Samsung Unpacked Event for 2022. It's going to be on February the 9th, and I'll be following that. I'll make a recap video talking about where you can get different deals, different information on them, and of course, then we'll finally know what's going on. None of this rumor stuff. It's been rumored it's going to start with 8 gigabytes of RAM, even in the Ultra. I hope that doesn't happen. I hope it's at least 12. These phones are expensive, and if you watch my previous videos, you know it's not going to be a cheap phone any way you look at it. So if you've got last year's S21 series phone, you're probably not going to want to upgrade to this. And if you've got a Note 20 Ultra, if this one doesn't end up having the SD card, which everything is pointing to it not, it may not even be that much of an upgrade over the Note 20 Ultra because, well, that's something that's always been synonymous with the Note. They're taking over the S22 Ultra, turning it into the Note effectively. I've been calling it the Note 22 Ultra. It's something I'm not crazy about, but I know there is pent-up demand for it. I know there are people who want to get it. There's really kind of two camps. I prefer the Fold over the Note because you get so much more real estate to work with. I feel like if you want to use a stylus and you want to be productive, this is really kind of the way to go. But there are benefits to having a Note series or this S22 Ultra. You don't have to worry about this plastic, ultra-thin glass display. You get a Gorilla Glass display, whatever it is this time, Victus Ultra Plus. I don't know what they're coming out with this time. But if you're entertaining the idea of getting one, then please follow along for more coverage. I'm going to cover that stuff as we get closer. I just wanted to bring this to you and tell you, if you weren't aware, you can go ahead and you can do the reservation to pre-order, and that right there will give you an extra $50 whenever you're looking at anything else whenever you buy the phone. You can't put it directly towards the phone, which is unfortunate. This is just kind of a way they string people along and try and give you a little bit of extra credit. And that's the frustrating thing too, though. When you go buy stuff, it never really adds up to what you want to get. We'll probably get $200 of trade-in credit, that's my guess, if you trade in, let's say like an S21 or an S20, and then they'll give you the $200 towards accessories, and then they'll throw in an extra $50. It's not enough to get a watch, it's not enough to get earbuds and a watch, maybe earbuds in a case, but at least whenever it shows up, you've got a couple of things. It should already be protected if you want to get a case that way. That's really the only way I recommend buying one, because otherwise, yeah, the Samsung cases are really expensive. So that's all I've got. Go down to the description if you're curious about the link, or you can go straight to Samsung. I think it's even a pop-up when you go to their website. Unpacked event, couple days away. Once the event starts, you can't get this reservation pre-order thing. It goes away, so you have to do it before the event starts. So something to take into consideration and to look into if you're curious about it. It's like leaving free money out there on the table that you might otherwise be like, man, I'm going to buy the phone. I wish I had a little bit extra credit to buy something else with. So anyway, that's all I got in this video. Short, sweet, to the point. If you have any questions about it, please go down to the comment section. I'll get back with you. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the like and the subscribe button and the little notification bell if you want updates when new videos come out. And as always, thanks for being here. I appreciate you watching, and I'll see you guys next time.